Hey guys, good evening and welcome back. So Jamir final for October, and we have two very strong players, GrayHeys and PAPamlet. So they both come from very strong performances in the semi-finals, and in particular PAPamlet managed to win 3-0 versus Fakir. So if you watched my video yesterday, you will know that probably that 3-0 is also to blame on Fakir, but nonetheless it was a very strong performance. So well done, very well done, PAPamlet. So I guess because of that, today we are seeing because of that, I guess today we're seeing that PAPamlet starts with a 69% chances of winning according to the bets, but it's definitely something that we still need to see how it goes, because again, GrayHeys, very strong player. He has already won a Jamir, and he's also Italian, so come on Gray, I know you can do it. So it will be interesting to see what comps they're going to use. So let's just have a quick look. So very standard composition, so Hades team, and then again Hypnos, June, Kanon, so fairly standard teams. So we'll see how they try to surprise each other today. I'm sure it will be a very interesting watch. So I'm just trying to set meanwhile the stream to Reddit, so bear with me. And here we go. So PAPamlet is on the bottom of the screen and Gray is on the top of the screen. Let's see how they play this. Here we go. So PAPamlet is using the Hades team with Pogyog and Sori, and a very interesting team from Gray. So it's a very unusual team. Is using both Repair Cloth Mu and Repair Cloth Shura, who hadn't really showed up before. So we'll see what happens there. So Gray immediately uses Kanon to cast the RS God skill on Sea Dragon Kanon, and then Mu uses Wall on himself, and then June. So again, in these type of teams, in this type of compositions, Kanon is effectively used to generate the 3 energies in the first turn to feed characters such as Hypnos or Mu, or controls such as Minos and Andromeda Shun. So Blessed Victory on Mu, and then basic attack from Shura on Hades, and it is an advantage for PApamlet that Gray is not using Underwater Shun, which means that Mew evolves more slowly. So crosses on Hades. Let's see what Kanon does. It needs a basic attack. So Mew will try to create the two walls, and they go on Kanon and Shura. And still 3 manas available, so we'll see if Gray uses Shura or Xian. So Hades basic attack on Mu to be able to use Pact in the next turn. And then Gray renews the Nightmare Marks on Mew. It might not have been the best idea, because clearly Mew is going to evolve now, but we'll see how that goes. So it's going to do a basic attack, gain immunity, and then evolve. So it might not have been a great idea for Gray to renew the marks there. We'll see. So let's see who PApamlet decides to exile in the triangle dimension. And he goes on Shura, which makes sense because in this way he also avoids damaging the second wall on Shura. And it's now Mew. So first attack on Xion. And then Crystal Robe on June. So Mu places a new wall on himself, and now Hades will release the AoE, which will feed the triangle. Attack on Hypnos, and assist from Gold Yoga. So let's see what Saori does. 5 manas available. And there we go. So Kanon will not be able to exile anyone because of the RS God skill. Let's see. So one wall is gone, and also the wall of Mew is gone, so definitely those walls did absorb a very good quantity of damage, and PApamlet in doing the damage on Kanon, because of the RS God skill, Kanon was taking increased damage, so all that damage managed to kill Hypnos and also destroy both walls on Kanon and Mu. So will that be enough damage? We will see very shortly, because I think Gray has to use the extinction. Okay, Gray decides to wait one more turn. It might really have been the wrong choice for Gray, because now Hades is linked to Mu. So I'm not sure how he's going to get out of that. And it's effectively over for Gray. I don't understand why Gray didn't use the Starlight extinction. Like the walls. So the enhanced wall on Kanon had been fully absorbed, and also Moose wall had been fully absorbed. So it would have been a very significant amount of damage. But Gray must have known that Hades, in any case for PApamlet, had a very high HP, so he decided to risk it. But that was his only chance, because of course Mu was already marked by the Hades mark, and then immediately after Hades created the pact with the Mu. Let's see, 1-0 for PApamlet. So it is now PApamlet playing with Hypnos, so the teams are now inverted. So Gray is playing with the Hades Repair Clause team, and as two support characters is using Luna and this is Shun. So Gray did well hiding Mew so that he cannot be marked by Hypnos, so this will definitely help him in terms of the combo. So double turn from Luna on Hypnos, and again also in PApamlet's case in this turn we see that Gemini Kanon is used more as a support to generate the 3 energies than as a damage dealer. So here PApamlet wants to activate Hypnos, Andromeda Shun and Luna. And it does make sense not to use June's Vine, because effectively Gray is not using any strong single damage dealer such as Kanon, for example, or even Aphrodite is not in that team, so definitely made sense to save that energy to use on Luna. So let's see, one more set of 2 marks. So Luna, Sea Dragon Kanon and this is Shun are all marked by Hypnos. Probably Luna will now buff Hypnos to enhance the burn damage. So now every time Hypnos does his ticking damage, 1 stack of burn will be added. So Luna for Gray buffed Hades, and we see that this Shun is protecting Sea Dragon Kanon. And now is Andromeda Shun for PApamlet. Going on will be interesting to see. So Luna is not immune to restrict, so that might be a good option, but let's see. So he used it on Sea Dragon Kanon. So double turn again on Hypnos. Gemini Kanon again basic attack. And now also Underworld Shun is marked. So it's now PApamlet's Luna. I'm sorry if you're hearing the crying, but it's my little 1-year-old who is not sleeping tonight. So let's see. Gray gave double turn to Mew. So this means that he won't be able in any case to activate the Sea Dragon Kanon. So PApamlet managed to break the key combo for Gray. So I think this was a bit of a misplay from Gray to do this, but let's see. It's very difficult for him to recover because, as you see, there are 5 burn stacks on Sea Dragon Kanon, 5 stacks on Underworld Shun, 5 stacks on DC Shun. So it's definitely going to be tricky. So Hades creates the pact with Andromeda Shun. Double turn on Luna. Base attack from Kanon. And now Gray's Mew is fully evolved. Hypnos again. And Gray tries to recover the HP lost. So Luna has 1 extra turn from Luna. So it transforms, so it's going to do double whip attack. Let's see. So it's basic attack first. Did he misclick? I'm not sure. And now whip attack. I think PApamlet might have misclicked the basic attack there. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong mana, so no, it's fine. So he didn't have 3 mana, so it's fine. So Gray's Mew is attacking June. And of course, the main function of Luna is to provide these 30% cosmic damage buff, plus the ability to put burn stacks on the targets, which is very significant. So let's see what Andromeda Shun is going to go. So Gray has 5 mana, so he might be able to use Triangle here. And it goes on Hades. So this Shun is protecting Sea Dragon Kanon, who will now be able to use Triangle. Let's see. And he goes on June. So double turn from Luna on Luna, and June is now out. Kanon finally attacks, kills Underworld Shun, and then goes on Mew. Not much damage though on Mew. So now is going to be a double whip. Let's see. First whip, and this Shun is dead. And the second whip, and Kanon is back, but he can use Strangle now again on Andromeda Shun. So still, because Mew acts before, so that damage from Mew will go into the triangle. Tries to kill Gemini Kanon, so the first life is gone. And the second life is also gone. But Andromeda Shun had the Dragon Tooth, so there wasn't much overflowing damage there. But now it's going to be tricky, because Andromeda Shun is very low HP, so there we go. And Hypnos is dead. PApamlet uses the whip, but he's effectively too late now. And that's it. Very, very good game. So 1-1. So Hades teams won the first game for both opponents. Let's see what they decide to play now. So Gray is playing the Ichi minus Isaga. And Minos goes to control June. And Gray also hid Isaga to keep him safe from the nightmare marks from PApamlet's Hypnos. So basic attack from Luna, and Thanatos marks Hypnos. It's quite interesting to see such a fast Thanatos. Let's have a look. So 308 plus 309. So it's not really Gray's Thanatos being extremely fast. It's more about PApamlet Hypnos being slow, and if we look at this, effectively he's built with a defensive build using Naga Pearls. Very interesting build. So again, Luna buffs Hypnos. So interesting play from PApamlet. So all basic attack to force Evil Saga to restrict his own Minos. So second secret active now for Gray's Odysseus. And again, Luna is there. double turn on Kanon, and Thanatos tries to kill June. And she's probably dead now, so June is dead, so it's going to be tricky for PApamlet to recover this, because Hypnos has also been marked by Thanatos. So let's see if he survives. So Thanatos is not in the range of the extra damage, but Hypnos is not at full HP. So let's see if Hypnos manages to survive. No. And here we go. So Saga is now effectively almost free to act, with the exception of Andromeda Shun. So we need to note also that Ophiuchus does have 2 secrets active, so very likely one of those 2 is revival. So PApamlet's Gemini Kanon effectively needs to kill Evil Saga twice to avoid being killed by Evil Saga. So not once, but twice, because of Odysseus' revival. So I guess at the moment PApamlet's plan is to use Lune to free Andromeda Shun and bind and restrict Evil Saga. Let's see. Time is definitely running out for PApamlet. So instead he transforms. And whips. So this is one of the great things about Evil Saga. If his target dies, then Evil Saga goes on another target. And it's over. So it will be a fatality from Athena. Scepter of Victory. And the second game for Gray. So Gray is now leading 2-1. So Gray has used Thanatos already, so which PApamlet hasn't, but Gray still hasn't used Hypnos, for example, and he hasn't used Gemini Kanon, so very likely we will see Hypnos, June, Gemini Kanon set up from Gray with some support saints, which could be Lune, and also, for example, Aphrodite, and let's see what Gray is going to play in this game. I didn't really like that team with the Mu in the first game, with the Mu and Shura. I hope he doesn't play that, because I don't think it was a great team, but let's see. He does play that again. Here we are. So the usual Gemini Kanon for energy, June and Hypnos, plus Repair Cloth Mu, Repair Cloth Shura, and Xion. So again, Gemini Kanon used to cast the Ares God skill on Minos. So PApamlet here is using the Thanatos team. So Thanatos and the Fucus with this is Shiryu, this is Shun, Minos for control, and Athena for support and energy. Here we go. So the first mark is on Minos. And then on this is Shiryu. So Thanatos goes on Gemini Kanon. And if you're wondering why, it is likely because Kanon has used the Ares God skill, which means it's going to take increased damage from the third turn. So that damage will spread through the vine. So it could be a very good move from PApamlet. So this is Shun for PApamlet protects Minos, and then Minos goes to control Mu. So basic attack from Shura on Odysseus, and also from Shion on Odysseus. So because there is the mark on Minos, effectively PApamlet is going to gain extra energy. So you see he's back at 6 energies. So Starlight Extinction to consume 2 energies, and because it was really the only thing he could have done, the other option would have been to cast another wall on himself, replacing the first one. So Hypnos again marks this is Shiryu to avoid the counterattack. Thanatos goes on Shura. So this is Shiryu here marks Athena. So Thanatos is now back to low anger. However, the ticking damage from Hypnos does add anger. So again, Minos controls Mu again. So you see, that's definitely a lot of damage there. And again, a lot of damage also from Athena. So quite likely Odysseus for PApamlet used the healing secret. So you see how much anger Thanatos gains from the Hypnos marks. It's really quite impressive. So a lot of damage there. Crystal Robe on Hypnos. Fatality on Kanon. 2 more manas wasted. I'm not really sure why. Well, it was good to increase the anger on Thanatos, so yeah, that was possibly the only reason to use another Starlight Extinction there rather than a basic attack. But PApamlet is again full HP. Again, Dragon's attack from this Ishiryu. So this Shun's function is effectively to keep Minos safe, with the Minos controlling Mu. So Thanatos has very high anger there. So this I definitely didn't understand, because he would have done more damage. But okay. It's very tough for Gray to recover this game now, as you can see. So Thanatos' fourth skill on Mu will be activated in the next turn. Let's see. So tries to kill Ophiuchus. There we go. three characters dead. Yeah, I don't really like that team with Mu and Shura. There are many teams which I think will be better with what characters Gray has. Let's see. You can do this, Gray. Hope you can win even with this interesting, but a team which I don't particularly like team. So Mu, both the Aries Saints and the Shura. Okay, that's very, very interesting. So Shura has been replaced by this Iki, and Shion has been replaced by Pandora. How interesting. So you must have known that PApamlet's team was going to be with Andromeda Shun and Hypnos and Luna. So again, I'm not really sure why playing with this composition, but let's see. So mark on Kanon. And of course, Pandora is now marked. Hypnos is marked, and this Eek is also marked. I'm not really sure about this Eek marking, but let's see how that goes. So Pandora is now under Hypnos mark, so she's not going to heal. So the problem for Gray is that I think Andromeda Shun will now restrict Mu at the end of the turn, which means Mu will not be able to use the Starlight Extinction. So I'm not sure how Gray is going to get out of that, but let's see. Yeah, it is very odd to see this Iki being played in the Jamir final. I'm not sure what it is trying to achieve, but let's see. So Luna buffs Hypnos. So interestingly, PApamlet decided to again restrict June instead of Mu, which means Mu will be able to cast his Starlight Extinction, because from next turn Andromeda Shun will be just doing basic attacks on Kanon. So this could have been a very significant misplay from PApamlet. So PApamlet needs to kill Mu. First, second, and third. Again, I do not quite understand why Gray didn't place a wall on his own Mu, because now Luna is going to kill him. Oh, that was really bad, because Gray really could have won this. he decided to protect Hypnos instead. And I'm really not sure what he's going to do now, to be honest. So there goes this EK. There goes Hypnos. It was quite an incredible misplay to not place the wall on himself on with the move. He would have very likely won this game and the match. And that's it. PApamlet wins the Jamir final 3-2. And there was definitely a misplay from PApamlet because in the second turn he didn't use Andromeda Shun to bind the Mu. And Gray, I think, would have been able to win the game and the match if he had cast the wall on his own Mu. But instead decided to try and protect Hypnos, losing the game and the match. So, sorry Gray, so Italy is not on top of Jamir for this month. I'm sure that you will again do well in next Jamir. But thanks all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the match, and I hope that my commentary helped you with your strategy. And having said that, please do subscribe, please do like the video, and